While surging cases of the Delta variant have pushed the Bay Area into an indoor mask mandate, New York City is doing something a little different. The mayor there today announcing proof of vaccination will be required to even enter a restaurant or a gym, a performance or entertainment venue.
So the big question we are asking tonight is, could something like that happen here in the Bay Area? KRON 4's Dan Kerman has the details.
Right now, those who eat indoors are not required to show proof of vaccination, but the surge of the Delta variant has some local and state lawmakers considering it.
We have to get control of this pandemic, and the best and most important tool that we have to control this virus is the vaccine.
San Francisco Supervisor Matt Haney says he would support a health order requiring vaccinations in San Francisco and the surrounding counties for those entering restaurants, gyms, and entertainment venues, at least on a temporary basis.
People do have the right to make decisions about their body, but they don't have the right to put other people at risk. And people who are unvaccinated are largely the ones spreading this virus still. And so you don't have a right to make a decision not to get vaccinated and then go into a restaurant surrounding with a bunch of other people and potentially get them sick. That is not something you have a right to do.
This is the type of shift we need to make here in the state of California.
East Bay State Assembly member Buffy Wicks agrees, saying she's looking to see if there can be state legislation mandating this.
I don't want to go back to where we were. I don't want schools shut. I don't want businesses shut down. And so we need to do everything we can to combat that, which means requiring proof of vaccination.
I think with Delta, we really have to start thinking about the community as we see hospitalizations increase and our resources get used again.
UCSF infectious disease specialist Dr. Peter Chin Hong says the number of those fully vaccinated is not nearly enough with the Delta variant. He says an indoor vaccine mandate could change that.
We do have some evidence that in Europe, particularly in France, when they did a similar requirement, 1 million people went out and got their shots on the first day, and millions afterwards.
San Francisco's public health director says many businesses are already requiring vaccination on their own. He says the city and county of San Francisco is now exploring whether a mandate is necessary. In San Francisco, Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.